Andy, I mean, where do we start? Weathering the storm in the first 45 minutes and then 6 goals in the second half. Where do you start tonight?
Well, I'm proud of the players, their effort. Because there's not many where you get a sending off. Regardless of, I don't think it was a red card. Don't think theirs was a red card either, to be perfectly honest. But after, you're down to 10 men after 5 minutes. But I thought we were brave. What I didn't want to do is sink in and let them just get into wide areas, 2v1s, and get crossed into the box. So I thought we were quite brave. Our wingers were pushed a little bit higher, and the lads worked their absolute socks off for half an hour. To sort of stay in the game. We had moments in it. I don't think we kept the ball as well as we should have done. And obviously they got a sending off, so it evened it up. And at half time, I just wanted us to be positive, get on the front foot. Yeah, our wingers high. Wanted a good start, and we kept saying that. And to be 4-0 up in the first 15 minutes of the second half was brilliant. I think that's been coming, to be perfectly honest, with the chances we've had. We create now. But the foundation of the working hard, off the ball stuff, I thought game plan was excellent. Even in 10 men, we didn't alter that as such. The patterns go out the window in terms of on the ball, because obviously you lose an attacking player there. But in terms of our off the ball stuff, we kept that pretty similar to what it would have been. So we were brave, and then we've got the rewards in the end. I'm pleased for Connor. I'm pleased for the lads who come on. So a really good day for us.
In going back to being reduced to 10 men, are you sort of fearing the worst, or full faith in the lads at that point?
Well, it's tough, especially so early in the game, because everything goes out the window in terms of, like I just said then, in terms of game plan. But I think we wanted to keep our defensive structure the same, what we wanted to do. But that's easier said than done. Obviously the extra player, so their probably centre half was their extra player in terms of getting on the ball. But I thought we nullified their threat really. I thought we started pretty slow in the game, to be perfectly honest. I thought we were poor, and the lead up to the sending off, and then probably 10-15 minutes after that, they had a couple of half chances, didn't they? But other than that, I thought when we got a foothold in the game, Ozzy started getting on the ball, Bowes, etc. I thought we obviously clearly dominated, and we were ruthless and clinical when we needed to be.
And you probably weren't expecting to throw Carl Morrison on that early, and I mean, he played 90 minutes on Tuesday at Lye, and over 90 minutes again tonight. Exceptional again. Yeah,
brilliant. Obviously mentally, he had his first 90. Don't forget, that's his 4th game in 10 months now, and his first game was the other night again. It was a massive pitch and a tough pitch to play on. I think he was flagging a little bit second half, which is understandable. But he's a proper defender, isn't he? Heads it, kicks it. You want him in the trenches with you, and he epitomised our sort of off the ball performance today. We won 6-0, so everyone thinks, we were brilliant on the ball, but it all starts, that foundation, especially that half an hour when we're down to 10 men. They've worked their socks off, and the foundation of that to go and kick on, to go and score really good goals. I mean, the 6th goal was, I seen a thing of Rochdale last week, about 30 odd passes. That must be right up there as well. So really pleasing day for us.
And the away end as well, in fine voice at the end of the match, just sums up a perfect day, really.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I think a couple of my cousins were on the supporters coach as well. They've travelled a long way. The chef's on there as well. They've seen quite a lot there today, which is outstanding, and really pleasing to send them home happy. A bar that got sort of gates again. We've had a pretty good away record again this season, like we did last year. So really pleased. We're 3 points off the playoffs before the game today, so we didn't want to lose any ground there. So it's really pleasing. Obviously the points, obviously the most important thing, but I think performance and us being ruthless, clinical, and scoring good goals and enjoying being on the ball at times was good to see and good to watch.
And we spoke about goals yesterday in our pre-match, and abundance today. Is it important that we keep that going, especially the forward line, the way they've been linking up?
Well, we scored 3 against Maidstone, we scored 3 against Altrincham, we've scored 6 today. So there's always goals. There's goals in this team. We scored 4 against Barnet. So I think we've conceded way too many. So the clean sheet's massively important today. Let alone the 6 goals, but the clean sheet's massive for us. We talked about we've got to be better in terms of keeping clean sheets, but the way we go about that, we've got to defend our box better. I thought that the two centre halves, the fullbacks were outstanding today. They had to cover a lot of ground. We need them to cover a lot of ground the way they play, with their fullbacks going really high, and I didn't want our wingers going back with them, so the fullbacks had to go out. Midfielders had to follow runners. So we've talked, and obviously it starts from the front. Connor obviously screening the four and letting the centre halves have it. So we've worked hard all week in terms of our mentality then to keep clean sheets. Even at 5-0, I was screaming on to make sure we're switched on off the ball. So yeah, that was a really, really pleasing factor of the day as well.
Andy, enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, mate. I will.
Perfect.